or not.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Teacher Zdenek YouTube channel. And today I'm talking to Martin, who is one of the Achievers Chamber members. Achievers Chambers are people who are members, that makes sense, of my group for high level English learners. And once a week, we do this live. And so this is an opportunity for people like Martin to talk in English, and they also get feedback on their English later on. Martin, how are you today?
I'm fine. I'm fine, really. How are you?
I'm great. It's been a while since I talked to you last time.
Yeah,
Several months, right?
yeah, this is right. Several months.
Has anything changed in your life since then?
No, no, nothing new.
Nothing new under the
Nothing.
sun. Okay. So, what about your favorite team, Borussia Dortmund? How are they doing at the moment in the German league?
Uh, they are not as good as they should be. Yeah, yeah. They on the on the table. There are not table. How it's called? Where on the rank. Um, yeah, it's not not good as they should be.
Maybe
Mm.
you need Jurgen Klopp to come back to your club.
Yeah, this would be really fine. Everyone in Dortmund wants that happen.
I bet they do. I bet they do because he has recently announced that he would be leaving Liverpool. So
Yeah,
there is always a chance, but I think he wants to take a little break because he is burnt out,
yeah, this
I
is the
think, right
reason.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
You're right.
All right, Martin. So that was just a quick catch up with you, but we have a topic for today.
Yes,
I thought since you are German, from Germany, right?
yeah.
Martin, do you consider yourself a typical German? Do you think you are a typical German person?
Yes, I'm a German person.
But would you say you are a typical German person?
Typical.
For example,
Um,
I'm not a typical Czech person, 100%. I'm
yeah,
not. Sorry.
100%. Nobody is typical country person. Yeah, but yeah, I will consider myself as a German person.
90%, let's say. 80?
I don't know how
No,
much.
no. The reason I'm asking you this is because, and people have probably seen it in the title of the video. We're going to talk about stereotypes about Germans, German people, which is one of the interesting topics that I like to talk about. But also, it can be a minefield. It can be, you can be on a dangerous ground, on thin ice with this. You have to be careful how you approach it. That's why I wanted to do it in the balanced way, and I went to my favorite place, ChatGPT. It's not really my favorite place at all, but sometimes it can be quite helpful. And I asked ChatGPT to give me 5 positive stereotypes about Germans, as well as 5 negative ones to keep it balanced. And what I'm going to do is show you these stereotypes, especially to you, Martin. And I would like you to tell me if you think this is true or not, because who else could possibly tell us than someone from Germany, right?
Yeah, you're right. But I was thinking before we started about stereotypes, German stereotypes, and I think it could people who are foreign people in Germany who live for about 2 or 3 years here could answer this question better than me, I would say, because you live here and you, yeah, we will see what happens.
Yeah, Martin, I can hear some strange sound. Is it? Are you maybe touching your cable or something? Touching your microphone? There's a lot of like background sound.
No,
Okay,
better
I
now.
think it's fine. It will be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so this was Martin's disclaimer. I also do disclaimers when I talk about the Czech stereotypes. I would say exactly the same. I don't represent everyone in the Czech Republic. It's just our opinion, right? It's only
Yeah.
our opinion, of course. And this is ChatGPT's opinion as well. It's not my opinion. But I think it's always interesting to talk about this. It can be dangerous because generalizing generalizing can be dangerous. Like everyone
Yeah.
from Germany is like that,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be quite tricky, yeah,
Yeah.
and we should be careful not to say things like that. But at the same time, I find it a fascinating subject and a fun thing to talk about. So I think I have a little bit of cognitive dissonance in me.
Yeah.
On the one hand, I am aware that this is dangerous and tricky, and you have to be careful. On the other hand, it can be fun and interesting topic.
Yeah.
Before we start, I would just like to point out that you guys can also leave comments in the chat as we do this live. This is being recorded live. So we have, for example, Max here who says hi. Hello, Max. Good to see you here. Also, and I'm going to butcher your name. Is it Andrzej? Andrzej. This looks like a Polish name to me, Andrzej, but I'm not sure about the pronunciation. Um, okay, Andrzej says that you have a 100% Nordic appearance, Martin.
Yes.
Well, okay, interesting, interesting. Martin, how will be the word butterfly in German? Is it Schmetterling or something like that? Schmetterling.
Yeah. Schmetterling. Yeah.
I know why he's saying that because there is this joke, like it's like video, right, where uh, people are saying how to say certain words in every language, and it's always very similar to one another. And then there is a German person who says the word in a completely different way. Right? Anyway,
Okay.
it's like a running joke.
Mm.
Right. Let's go. So, Martin, we are ready to start. So the first stereotype, we're gonna take turns. First, we will say the negative one, and then we will couple it with a positive one because I always want to end on a positive note. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one will be negative, right? The first
Okay.
one is, and I'll be sharing it in the comments, and I would like to know what you think. The first one is that Germans are strict and rigid. There's a stereotype that German society is strict and rigid in its rules and regulations, leaving little room for flexibility. Hmm?
I would say it's right. I confirm. I confirm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so basically the rules are very strict. The rules are precise, and if you want to go around it, it's not gonna sit well with Germans. German people
Yes.
don't like it.
Yeah.
German people
Yeah.
follow the rules, and
Yeah.
there's not much flexibility. There's no, which could be perceived as negative, right? Because
Yeah.
it's not always good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, it can be good as well, but in this case, the way it's worded here, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Hang on. I accidentally, I was accidentally watching my own video here. Right. So this one is positive, Martin, and it goes like this: Germans are efficient and organized. Germans are often stereotyped as being highly efficient and organized in their work and personal lives. What do you think?
Yes. Yes. I confirm this either. Mm. Or as well. As well. Yeah. Germans. But yeah, you can't generalization the topic.
General
Yeah. Or generalize
generalize. Hmm?
generalize
Yeah.
this this stuff. But most of them, yeah, I would say it's okay, but not to everyone.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
But yeah, of course. Well, I'm from the Czech Republic, which is we are neighbors, and
yeah,
we in this particular thing we always looked up to Germans, right? Of course, there is some bad blood as well from history,
yeah,
but when it comes to like, I don't think there is any doubt that Germans, from the Czech point of view, the Germans are very organized and efficient and work hard as well.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
this is right.
Okay. So let's go. So this one, Martin, this one might be a little bit hurtful. I hope I hope we can deal with it. A lack of humor. By the way, ChatGPT uses American English for some reason. The way I
Mhm.
would spell humor is with HUMOU.
Mhm.
because I prefer British English, but this is ChatGPT and I did not fix it. Didn't have time. So, Martin, Germans are sometimes stereotyped as being serious and lacking humor, particularly in social situations. And I think often people from the UK say it about Germans as well.
Yeah, and yeah, I have heard it on your podcast or a live show, football live show from guest from the Netherlands. He agreed.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Ah,
agreed.
from the
That's
Netherlands,
from the Netherlands. Yeah.
but that's well, I'm not. I'm gonna. It's not the same. Of course, it's a different country. But from my point of view, it's a
It's
similar
a similar,
mentality.
yeah.
Similar mentality, right? The
But
Germans
one
and
guy
the
from the Netherlands mentioned it, and yeah, he agreed this statement.
but
Yeah.
of course, it depends.
But
I've no.
yeah,
What
it
I would.
depends.
Mm,
Yeah, but yeah, perhaps you are right. Perhaps we have a different humor a little bit,
that's what I wanted to say.
but lack of humor. We are laughing all the time. Also, it's very
Just at different things than other people. Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're laughing at different things. No, absolutely. This, by the way, this is not me. This is what
yeah. No,
ChatGPT.
no,
This is
I
what
know, I know it.
ChatGPT and people in the world think, right? Because ChatGPT collects data based on what people post on the internet. So before the year 2021 or something like that, before COVID existed even. So
Mm.
actually, when did COVID start? I think 2019. And never mind, Zdenek. Nobody heard that. So this is very, what's the word for it? Relative. This is very relative. Yeah? It
Yeah,
depends where you're from, what your
yeah,
perception of humor is, what you consider as humor. Yeah. So what I find funny, someone else may not find funny at all.
yeah.
Um, People laugh at different things, and I agree that German humor is a little bit different. I know a few German people, not only Martin, and I agree German humor is a little bit different. But I have to tell you, I have a German friend, and we sometimes like laugh at the same things, and I don't find him boring or not having sense of humor. So
No.
I think it really depends on who you meet. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Moving on. This one is a positive one, and it does not surprise me at all, Martin. It's your punctuality.
Yeah,
Uh, the fact that you're punctual. There is a stereotype that Germans are very punctual and adhere strictly to schedules. So just to explain, if you're punctual, it means you are always on
on
time.
time, on time. Yeah,
You're never late. I mean, maybe your trains in your country are never
yeah.
late, never
This is a big
delayed.
topic in Germany. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I confirm this statement. German are punctual, and but you can't um, generalize like the
Mhm.
other statement also.
Yeah.
But it's really um, if you're waiting for a train, for example, yeah, you are complaining about if the train is
Yeah.
3 minutes too late, yeah, and
Yeah.
this is
I
Germany.
know. I know what you mean. And I have to confirm, knowing Martin, because he's an Achievers Chamber member. Yeah, so he's in the group, and he always joins the football event. Every Sunday we have a football event. It's called Football Ramble, and that's where the members and I talk about football. We discuss the Premier League, the German league, the Italian league, anything people want to discuss. We also talk about Dortmund there. And Martin is always the first one to arrive, or almost always. And when he can't come, he will always send me a message that he can't make it. So I have to say, speaking for myself, I have to say I really appreciate this quality, and people are punctual. You know, I try to be like that as well. Yeah, for me, like 1, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, that's fine. Like if you're a little bit late, but if it's like more than 5 minutes, it starts getting. It depends for what it is as well, right?
Yeah, yeah, this
If
is
it's an
right.
if it's an English lesson and it's my one-to-one student, and usually the student sends me a message, I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. But when I don't know about it, it's a bit tricky.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the thing is, different cultures look at this differently. Yeah, so for some people, it's okay to be a little bit late, and maybe it's even expected to be a little bit late, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. There is a culture difference. All right. Anyway, moving on, Martin. So there's a negative one. That this one isn't nice at all. I wonder what you think about this one. Apparently, another one is arrogance. There is a stereotype that Germans can be arrogant or overly confident in their abilities, especially when it comes to matters like engineering and technology.
Uh, this I can't confirm. It could be, but I can't confirm because arrogant. No.
The thing is,
Perhaps in this field, yeah, in this.
you think you are the best. Basically, it means you're the best.
But this isn't the case.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I have to say that Martin isn't arrogant at all. So that's just for one. So we already have someone. You're breaking the stereotype, Martin. you're you're breaking the stereotype. So you're definitely not 100% German if we believe these stereotypes. Um, moving on. By the way, we have some questions from our viewers, and we will address them later. But let's first deal with these stereotypes. Love for beer and sausages. uh,
yeah,
Martin. So
I
there's
confirm. I
yeah.
confirm. Yeah.
Okay.
If you look around yourself or in your friends about your friends and family, and you go outside and you see it everywhere, beer and sausages. Yeah, it's really common here in Germany. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
bet. I bet it is. It's yeah. We everybody knows that about Germany, and you have
yeah.
this famous festival called Oktoberfest, right? As well.
Oktoberfest, yeah, in
That's when
Munich. Yeah,
I even saw Harry Kane in a video where he was talking about this, right? They were teasing him about this at Bayern Munich. Harry Kane, the footballer from England.
yeah, I know, but I
He,
haven't
I can't
heard about
remember what he was saying anymore, but he was talking about this, about the sausages. Some video.
it.
All right. Anyway, so this is true. Yeah. I think this is what you have in common with Czech people too, especially the beer. Not sure about the sausages so much, but the beer for sure. All right. But on the other hand, you are cold and reserved. Some people stereotype Germans as being cold and reserved in their interactions with others, especially compared to more expressive cultures. Hmm?
This I have heard before. I don't know when and where, but this I have heard from people from different countries that Germany are more cold and reserved. Yeah, this I. But yeah, I look to myself. I can't agree, but yeah, it could be.
Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, right? People from the north tend to be colder and more reserved, and something to do with weather. I don't know why, but people from the south, they are more. I don't want to say it, but like tend to be friendlier and open-minded. Not open-minded, open. But I don't know. It's not necessarily a good thing, by the way. I'm not saying one is good, one is bad. Like this is perceived as bad.
Yeah.
By the way, those smiley faces, that was my idea. I was
Mm.
just wanted to make it clear for myself if it's a positive thing or negative thing,
Yeah.
because it's not always clear as well. So yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on your preference as well, right? So yeah. Moving on. This one is definitely a positive, and it is that you have a strong work ethic. Germans are often perceived as hardworking and dedicated to their professions.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Hmm. I don't think there is any doubt about that.
Yeah.
Martin, Do you see yourself as a professional YouTube guest
on your
on my channel? Yeah.
channel? Yes.
Oh, you mean only on my channel? So on someone else's channel? Okay, well, I will pretend I didn't hear that. All right, frugality. Germans are sometimes stereotyped as being overly frugal or stingy, prioritizing savings over indulgence. So maybe I should explain some of these words here.
Yeah.
So if you're frugal, it basically means that you're careful with money, that you don't always waste your money, you spend it wisely. That sounds like a positive thing. But when you use the word stingy, that's negative. Like stingy means um, you're not generous, right? It's the opposite of
Okay. Yeah.
generous. So you always want to keep money for yourself. And
Mm.
I just have to say, an overindulgence means sort of enjoying yourself, right? So you're sort of like saving up all the time. So Martin, what do you think?
Um, um, Stingy, I would say not. Yeah. This has to do with giving, for example, giving money to a charity or so. Also, yeah, yeah,
Well, I don't know.
or
It's
not.
just it could
Or
be.
what
It
do
could
you
be.
mean?
It could be. I don't know, but I just want to say that Martin isn't like that because Martin has been supporting Zdenek's English podcast for a long time. So Martin, you're not like that for sure.
Yeah, yeah, not me. I look around, but I think um, keeping money or saving a little bit more, this is right. Yeah, but
Yeah.
stingy,
Yeah, that's the thing
I
because
can't.
frugal, the way I see the word frugal is like something positive.
Mm.
It's similar to the word thrifty. Thrifty and frugal is like you're just good with money, basically. It means you're good with money, you're careful with money, which is definitely a positive thing. Like, a lot of people waste their money and they go bankrupt and
Yeah.
you know, so
Mm.
that's not a good thing for sure. But stingy, that can be seen as a bit negative, right? But I don't think. Well, definitely not you. I don't know about Germans. Not sure. Well, similar stereotype. We have a similar stereotype about Scottish people as well, by the way, right? Scottish people also portrayed as quite stingy. Again, I don't know. I don't know. But Martin, this is the last one. Yeah, we this is the 10th stereotype, and it is that you love your love for order and cleaning. Sorry,
Clean.
clean. I can't say this word. Cleanliness. Cleanliness. That's the pronunciation. Cleanliness. Germans are sometimes stereotyped as having a strong preference for orderliness and cleanliness in their homes and public spaces. This is a good thing.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I confirm. This is yeah.
Yeah, whenever you go to Germany, it's just a different. It's almost like a different world. And Martin, I don't know what you would do here in Vietnam. Honestly, it's like it's completely different here, and there
Yeah,
are a lot of.
I can
And
imagine.
I don't want to say bad things about Vietnam because there are so many good things,
Mm.
but I'm not sure love for order and cleanliness is one of them. But we are not speaking about Vietnam today. We are speaking about Germany and German people, Martin. So, do you think something was missing on that list, Martin? Would you add anything else?
Mm. I have heard in the past about a stereotype that German wear sandals and
Sandals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With
sandals and
socks. With
wear
socks.
socks with socks. Yeah, this I can also confirm, but really in the past when I went for holiday, you saw on the or in the town, in the old town, people going like this, and you knew it. These are Germans. It was real.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
sort of not very fashion conscious, and it's just, I think it's considered a cardinal sin in fashion, right? So if you wear sandals, it's just, sandals were designed uh, in such a way that you shouldn't wear socks in them, right? They are
Yeah.
designed so that your skin can breathe. And when someone wears socks, it just makes no sense, basically. Yeah.
And
But
and
to be
most
honest, hmm,
yeah, and
go on.
most white socks.
To be honest, sometimes Czech people have the same issue. Like they commit the same sin. Okay, Martin. Max says that he's at least 20% German. You know Max from the
Yes,
Achievers, one of
yes,
the
I
Achievers
know.
Chamber members. We talk about football, a Liverpool fan. But we also had a few more questions here. So there was one question from Andrzej and Martin. How do you feel about Poland and Poles in general? When he says Poles, he doesn't mean the poles that we
Yeah,
use for pole dancing.
uh,
No,
the
Poles,
Polish
Polish
people.
people. Have you ever been to Poland before, Martin?
No, I haven't been to Poland, but I know some Polish people, yeah, and one of is a friend of mine,
Mhm.
yeah, and yeah, I like him, yeah, and but I don't know. We have much Polish people in Germany. You see it on the streets, yeah,
Yeah,
the number plates of the cars, and but well, it's normal. It's normal in Germany.
absolutely. All right, very nice. And then we had question from Denisa as well. Denisa is asking, Martin, what would you say about German drivers
German drivers, in
on the
on
Autobahn?
on on daily street views, or what is the meaning? Yeah, Autobahn. Yeah, cars are a big topic in Germany. Yeah, it's also an oh, we speak about it.
What do you
What
mean?
is the topic today?
Stereotype. It's a
Stereotype. It's
stereotype.
also,
Yeah,
yeah, I forgot the word. It's also a stereotype that German love their cars. Yeah, and
yeah,
yeah, it's it's also I can confirm also, but yeah, not generalize this. It's, yeah.
S- So are Germans good drivers?
We have good drivers and we have bad drivers. It's-
That doesn't help, Martin. We need.
but I say more good drivers.
Okay, 75% good drivers and 25% bad drivers.
No,
Is that
this I can't say about bad drivers now. No.
okay? Well, Denisa, I hope that answers your question. And if you're going, by any chance, if you're going to Germany anytime soon, then I think most Germans are good drivers, so you should be safe on the road.
Yeah, this is actually it's okay, but we have some drivers there are yeah, not the
Crazy,
finest, or they're crazy. Yeah, on the
not the fun.
autobahn, for example. Yeah,
On the motorway. I said
motorway.
autobahn because it's very famous.
Yeah,
It's a German word. It's not an English word.
yeah,
Autobahn means
autobahn.
the motorway, the German motorway. But there
Yeah.
is no speed limit on the motorway, is there, Martin?
There are parts of this streets or ways who is no speed limit, but a lot of motorways have speed limits
All right.
already.
All right.
You know?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there are more questions from Andre and Denisa. Martin, do you which brand, which car make do you prefer?
Uh, good question.
BMW. Which one?
BWM, no, BMW,
Yeah.
Mercedes, Audi, Opel. Um, I like Audi. Yeah, I like Audi. but I haven't one because it's too expensive for me. And yeah, all brands are okay. Yeah, all brands are okay.
Martin is
Yeah,
careful because he
yeah,
doesn't want to put his foot in it. What if
yeah.
someone from these companies is listening or watching? I doubt it, but
This
you
doesn't
never know.
matter.
You never know. You never know. Uh,
But I would say BMW, Mercedes, and Audi are on the same level. Opel has also really good cars, but it's a little bit,
is it more budget style?
yeah,
Or?
yeah,
Okay. And Dennis, well, I think this is a follow up to the question when she was asking about German drivers. Are they disciplined?
yes, I would
But
say yes.
it took you some time.
Yeah, yeah. You think, yeah, I can explain it. Sometimes you go, for example, to work by car, and you angry about
Yeah,
other drivers. Yeah, you have this also every day, but
of course.
on the whole, I think it's okay. It's really
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
disciplined.
All right. Well, Denisa says thank you. That's very kind,
You're welcome.
very polite. And Max says I have an Opel.
Oh, fine.
And
Volkswagen.
Andre says I have a Volkswagen. Martin, can you pronounce this
Yeah,
brand in Deutsch, in German?
Volkswagen. Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Volkswagen.
Okay. Listen and repeat if you are learning German here, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess that will be it for today, unless there are more questions. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. We always have to remind to everyone to do that. And if you are considering joining the Achievers Chamber, then get in touch with me, send me an email, or go to my website, teachersdenek.com, where you can find more information about it. All right, Martin, have a nice one. Thank you for being here today. And yeah, take care.
Take care. You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for watching.